Welcome to yet another live stream here today. We've got some fun stuff prepared for today, fellas. I am actually really excited to be getting back into this game. By getting back into it, I mean really just continuing where we left off last time, which was really only a couple of days ago. A few days ago, I'm not really sure. I think it was a few days ago. Anyways, welcome back to Palworld, fellas. Totally not Pokemon, definitely not Ark Survival Evolved. It is Palworld, its own very super duper unique game that doesn't derive anything from anything else. Welcome back. Tell me if the audio is good or not, because I did get a little mic attachment, you can say, and that's changed some things. Am I just going insane, or does it look like my screen is slanted? Not for you guys, obviously, you couldn't see that, but for me, it's weird. Let me test the audio. Tell me if the okay, my audio sounds cleaner, I think. I think it does sound cleaner. Okay, I'm going to have to, even though I only played this a few days ago, I gotta relearn at least, like, the fundamentals of playing this game. Are we on the, yeah, we're on the same side, okay. I'm gonna test that. I'm gonna increase my volume, because, not, like, the volume of my voice, volume on the game, because I just feel like, I guess just not a lot's going on right now. That's fine. Okay, well, I'm going to put on some music, kind of like I do with Jurassic World Evolution, and then we're just going to get started. Alright, that should be good. Okay, well, I'll wait for everybody to get in here. We are doing... Okay, it's past 8 o'clock, so it's not really early. But I guess for my standards, it's early. Okay, so what are we going to start with today? I think that's the thing we need to look at first. Let's take a look at what we've got. Let's do a little review. That'll give some people time to get in here as well. And then we'll look at what we should be doing. Alrighty. Yeah, I probably should have... I should have done that before starting, but it's fine. That's cute. Just taking a little moment. I like Cosmo. Cosmo's cool. What else? We got Postal Duck. Good stuff. We got Poofs over there. Not really sure what you guys are doing. You seem to be lounging around a lot. But it's fine. Okay, yeah, here's the logging stuff. That's fine. Probably a slacker is what it says for Postal Duck. That's weird. Okay. We got berries. So there are jobs to be done. They're just not doing them. How do I ensure that you guys work? How do I make you work harder? Okay, well, I'm just going to plant some stuff, and then we'll review what we got. So we got 4 pals on duty. In my inventory, we've got 3 pals. Yeah, we got Meathead, Lantern, and Cold Cat. Cold Cat I actually want to keep. What's up, Asher? Good to see you, man. Glad some people are in here by now. Just getting a little bit worried there. My standard, I guess, has gone up for expecting people to show up for streams, so, you know, in the first 2 minutes, I was worried that nobody was showing up for a while, but here you go, Asher. How's your day been, man? Hopefully good. I know Yukari's at a Styx concert right now, so, you know, he's not able to attend. But I'm hoping Cool Mita can show up. Austin. What else? I'm hoping for WX to show up, because I actually texted him. What else? Also, Asher, tell me if the audio's good. Like, if I'm too quiet, if I'm just loud enough, game's loud enough, things like that. Because I got some, like, a sponge covering for my microphone. So that should make my audio a lot cleaner. You shouldn't hear as much background sound. Even if you still can, it should be reduced. Let's see. I've been chilling. That's good, Asher. Today's been a pretty chill day for me. Saw some conspiracy theory stuff online. I'll talk about that once more people join. What else? I'm trying to think of... I watched 2 of those videos from that guy that Yukari sent the link to, his YouTube channel and Discord. I watched some of that guy's videos. what else? Watched Master Cheeks, the guy on YouTube called Master Cheeks. Interesting channel name. Guy's pretty funny. That's pretty much what I did. Oh, and then I played Star Wars Empire at War and destroyed the Hutt cartels because I'm tired of seeing them. Alright, so let's do a little recap of what we did last time. So we got a campfire here. We built our house, or at least the bottom floor of our house. We've got workbench, repair bench, and a bed. That's pretty much it. Then we got 4 work pals and 3 pals in our inventory. Now, for people I plan on keeping in my inventory, Lantern is definitely a keeper, and Cold Cat is another one. Meathead, I will keep in my inventory for now, but I'll probably... Yeah, I'll keep him in my inventory, but he'll probably end up turning into a work pal eventually. In the meantime, we need to figure out an objective. Just like Ark Survival Evolved, the worst part and the hardest part about the game is finding something to do. You just have to find a specific thing to work on. It can be anything. There's all kinds of stuff to do, but it's just hard to lock in on one thing. Okay, so we got more pal beds we can make. We got farming. Okay, really what we need to be doing is we need to go out and level up and then start getting some new pals. That's pretty much the main thing for today, because we've already got a lumber, like a logging thing over there. We could get more stuff for stone, but I mean, there's plenty of stone around here, so it's not entirely necessary. There's also a ranch, but once again, we don't have any pals to where that's really helpful. We do have poofs, but that's only one. And then food. Well, food is kind of... that's a long-term thing with them farming. So, in the meantime, we're just going to keep moving. Are you mine? You are not mine. Okay. Sorry, I can't really read their names from this distance because I have to... Whenever I record, my microphone is in front of me and then my screen is pushed back and I'm nearsighted. So, you know... And I get disoriented looking at a screen while wearing glasses. Okay, so I could clobber you. Pretty much what we're just going to be doing is capturing random pals today. So that's how it's going to go. I just killed you on accident because I tried to cancel the animation and then realized I couldn't. Okay. Cold Cat, you're going to help me. We're going to get one of these guys. Now, I know those elephants are really useful because they're pretty much I think they're the only pal that I can think of that has a healing ability. But, oh, sweet, 100% catch chance, dang. Alright, well, you're mine now. Let's kill this other one. Yeah, so leveling up is going to be useful. Nope, wrong weapon. You know, I actually don't know if the club is better than the spear. Because I got used to using the spear, but I'm kind of seeing that the club is better. I don't know, maybe it's not meant to be used for this or something, but it seems like it does more damage. Maybe that's just me. Okay, well, here we have these weird frog things. You guys are an interesting lot. Here, let me see if I can push my stuff forward a little bit. Okay, that should improve my vision. So, alright, I just clobber one of you. Sounds simple enough. What is this? Oh, it's a grenade! I have a grenade in my hands. Okay, I don't know why I have grenades in one of my hands, but alright. We'll save that for later. By the way, I know it's coming, but grenades are in this game, just like guns, are gonna be... Okay, well, let me explain the full context first. In Ark, I do this exact same thing, where I get greedy, and I hoard stuff, and I particularly hoard ammo. So, I'll have guns and things, but I'll basically never use them, because it just bothers me to see me run out of ammo or run out of stuff. So it'll be the same with grenades. I'll keep the grenades for a special occasion and then never actually use them. Let's see. That's not a Pokeball? Yeah, that is a frag grenade. These are my supposed Pokeballs. Yeah. Asher, were you here last time? I feel like you were here, but I don't know how long you were here. Okay, so the spear is doing more damage. You were dead. I thought you were alive. I just... Okay, well, I just wasted that. The spear does do more damage, but it just feels like it does less. Okay, well, we killed them all. That's unfortunate. Oh, well. There's plenty more fish in the sewer, right? That's what they say, right? That's definitely what they say. What's that? I was here for the start, but then I left. Okay. So you'll get to see more of us playing this then. You also get to see where we left off on, which was quite a bit of progress, actually. More than I expected. Maybe. Was that? Okay, I just stuttered big time. Ignore that. Was that what I was expecting, was what I meant to say? It's kind of a tongue twister. Okay, I'll just catch one of these. We're just going to get a bunch of water types. Are the Palworld devs allowed to say water type? Is that copyrighted? I actually don't know if they put, like, if they say the word type in this game for things. Because we know that's what it means. I mean, when you see that water icon, it obviously means they're water type, but... On paper, I wonder if that's how it is. Alright, cool. And you see we leveled up. So, catching things is a good way to level up. So we're going to be doing a lot of that. Not to mention, you see, unlike in Pokemon, catching things is a drag and it gets annoying. But not only that, it also is something you do to get better stuff. Or to fill out the Pokedex. However, in this game, it's funny. Because catching stuff, you can never catch too many things, basically. Because guess what you do when you've caught a pal in this game? Well, simple. You enslave their entire species, and you put them to work on your plantation. I wish I was joking, by the way, but that's literally what you do in this game. So, you know, if it works. So, anyways, besides bringing back the Confederacy, yeah, you pretty much catch however many things you want and then put them to work. So that's exactly what we do. There's not really a limit to things or to how many you should catch. Which means you can never catch too many things in this game. Alright, we're also going to boost weight again. And you might be wondering why I always boost weight instead of health, stamina, or attack. Stamina is also a useful thing to boost, so I wouldn't be opposed to that. Health and attack is basically pointless, because if I can't carry stuff, then it's worthless. Right? Because if it were similar to Ark, in Ark you can put your stuff on your creature that you're riding on, and then they can carry all your stuff, and then you can be the one that does the damage, even though I don't particularly do that in Ark. However, in this game, that is not an option, which means you have to carry everything, which means all the weight goes to you, and therefore you should be buffing weight instead of other things. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm going to put in this. I think I'm just going to put miscellaneous stuff in here. Because, yeah. Okay, what is this? Training manual? Alright. I like that. Wrong thing. Okay. So we're going to use this on probably Cold Cat. There we go. And then this on Lantern. Sweet. Good stuff. There's supposed to be a disobedience mechanic in this game for your pals if they're too high level, similar to Pokemon. However, I don't really know what that does because I've never seen it before. So, I don't know. It's something that's supposed to exist that may or may not. Okay, should I build more PAL spheres, or should I focus on something else? What kind of resources are we looking at here? We got that, we got that. Okay, we got all these training manuals. I mean, it seems fine. Oh, It is now cold outside. You freeze way too fast in this game. Okay, well, we're going to make some pal spheres or not. Or we're not going to make pal spheres because we don't have the freaking resource. Okay, we'll make 2, I guess. That's what we're doing. Guess everyone's going to show up later today because we did, in terms of me streaming, we did start a little early, but I don't know, didn't seem that early. Okay, let's put our guys in the box and keep moving. Maybe I should keep Teofit on me just for healing purposes. And I'll swap him. Yeah, we'll swap Meathead for Teofit, because Teofit can heal me, and I like healing. Healing is the thing that I enjoy most because I don't take a ton of damage and then just prepare my own death. Okay, we're going to set out now and go kill things. Where's my torch? That's what I need. I need a torch. I didn't build that last time, even though for most people that's actually the first thing you build in this game. Well, we're gonna do that. Do I need stone? I need stone. Okay. Is the music loud, Asher, or is it just barely audible? Because it's barely audible. I can increase it a little bit. Alright. Have to wait for my stamina to come back. Can't tell if the XP gain on gathering resources is really good or awful. Not sure. Okay. Sorry, I'm just messing with some settings. Okay. We got the wooden clubs. Okay, so all our stuff is looking good. Got that. Let's just make a handheld torch. Then we'll move on. I know there's a, I guess, hot springs, because for some reason pals, of all things, like hot springs, I guess. That's something we can make next level. That'll be good for our guys. So we'll want that. The egg incubator, we need ancient technology points first, which means we need to defeat bosses, which means we need other things. Okay, we also need to kill, probably, I mean, it doesn't have to be Fox Parks, but it'll most likely be Fox Parks for flame organs, and then for the flame organs, we can then make a Fox Parks harness, which grants us one of the most useful things in this entire game, which is practically a flamethrower, is what it is. Kind of. It's basically a flamethrower. Alright, so we're just gonna set out now. Let me switch. There we go. First, let me put the ore back up. Got all the time in the world, so I'm not necessarily in any rush. me test my audio. First, we put the ore back up. Got all the time in the world. Okay, music sounds fine. Let me check the map. Yeah. So now we're pretty much just going to kill anything and everything in our path, and then catch whatever we don't kill. That's basically what we're doing. We're setting out to enslave every last animal in the world. Doesn't this sound like fun, fellas? Sounds like fun to me. If we find some people, we can either trade with them or butcher them. Probably butcher them. That's most likely what's going to happen. Who are you? Oh, yep, speaking of which. What's in my hands right now? I can barely see. Yep, we're going to poke you to death with a spear. Alright, sweet. Oh, I got a pal sphere from that guy. Alright, so the most useful pals that we can get, besides the ones I plan to fight with, will be ones that are bipedal, like this guy, because it means they also have hands. Now, that sounds like a basic statement until you realize that we're putting them to work. If they didn't have hands, they couldn't be working with their hands. They'd be using paws, in which case they couldn't put together bullets and, I don't know, build my house for me? I don't really know what I'm planning to do with them. Where the heck is my... Okay, there it is. Had a remote. Oh. What is this? Oh. Oh, I see what's going on here. Sorry, I saw the icon over his head and got confused. What? Is my... Okay, my keyboard is already failing me, guys. We're already having problems. That's great. This happened at the last few minutes last time, and I really hope it doesn't happen again. You see, some games require greater sensitivity than others. So, some games are really hard to play with a worn keyboard, and other games don't even notice. So, really hope that doesn't become a problem. Alright, what do we got here? Bounty officer. Why do you look like something I'm not going to bring up? Okay. So I guess I gotta go kill that guy on the bridge to make you happy, is what I'm assuming. That guy's level 12 and has a fully automatic weapon, though, so we're not going to do that for a little while. Instead, what we're going to do, most likely... Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, I don't even know if it's my keyboard or the game, because every button seems to have equal problem. Mouse sensitivity, aim sensitivity. Okay, there's not a button sensitivity, it's just mouse. My mouse is fine. Controller pad. It's in dead zone. Okay, it's saying stick, which implies that this is meant for either Xbox or PlayStation or both. Okay. Let's hope that's doesn't stay a problem. Is the battery on the keyboard, like, dying? Is that what's going on? Because it shouldn't stop working. It just stops the lights from being on. Okay, what the hell is going on? Hey, Cool Mita, you joined right as I'm getting terrorized by my own keyboard. Dude, holy... So, besides Asher, you're the only person here right now, Cool Mita. What is going on? Okay. Let's... Okay, every button is broken. Every button is simultaneously broken. Alright. This is problematic. very problematic. Okay. I was playing video games earlier, so I know it's not like my keyboard is totally broke. What the hell? Alright. It's working fine now. How's your day been going, Cool Mita? Good, I hope. I played Star Wars Empire at War most of earlier today, and then watched YouTube the rest of the part. I guess I'll bring up that thing that I mentioned earlier about that conspiracy theory. So there's this conspiracy theory going on where this guy showed up on Fox News, and he had this weird shadow underneath, I guess, at the bottom of his neck, sort of where the clavicle begins, and looks like the guy's wearing a lifelike mask, and yeah, it certainly looks like that. So, don't know what that's all about, and then you have people debating, obviously, whether it's a mask or whether it's some kind of lighting flaw, I guess, even though nobody's ever seen a lighting flaw that looked like that. So, I don't know, but I can't really comment on it because I don't want to jump to random conclusions, but let's see. Sorry, it's not letting, dude, every piece of shit is failing me right now. Like, every button is not working. I can't even scroll on stream. Okay, I'll just assume I can read the last part. I saw that creepy something Yandere stream. I'm guessing you're trying to say I saw that creepy Yuri in Yandere stream. Yeah, they were an interesting individual. Oh, and hey, by the way, thanks for watching that whole stream. I also just realized you're no longer named Kuomita. You're named Seiko Busujima HOTD. I'm gonna keep calling you Kuomita if that's okay, because it's easier. And also, your profile picture is still Mita, so you know. Did I? Yeah, I accidentally sent Fox Parks back into my thing. Keyboard be really great if you didn't break right now. There's a sliding mechanic in this guy? Okay, I didn't even know there was a sliding mechanic. I just did that on accident. Anyways, what was I saying? Right. Thanks for watching that whole stream, Kuomita. I am honestly surprised that you sat through 4 hours of that. Thank you. You know, I say that, a lot of people actually did watch that stream after the fact. In fact, it was my most viewed stream on the entire channel. So, apparently a lot of people enjoyed it. Which is good, because holy shit, dude, my keyboard is not working. I'm about to, okay, not a single, it must be Palworld, because even my mouse just stopped working, and that had no reason to fail me. Oh, look at that. I have 3 megaspheres that I forgot about until right this moment. What are you hitting? Oh. Is there some, like, flaw with the game or something? Because my keyboard is continuously failing. I'm blaming my keyboard when, of course, I'm not even sure if it is my keyboard. It's more so just the controls aren't working for whatever reason. Like, I'm stopping it right. Like, you see what I'm talking about. Let me try something. I'm gonna turn this off and then use it like this, which is a little awkward, but yeah. Monica the Yandere is their new name. Well, they're all from the same game, obviously. They're all from DDLC. What was this thing again? Yeah, a lot of people like the Yandere Simulator stream, though. So, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Well, I guess you didn't necessarily say whether you enjoyed it or not, but you just said that you saw who you were talking about. Maybe I'll make the... What the... Oh, this thing's still chasing me. I was... Got confused for a second. Okay. You are going to help me execute whatever's chasing me. Where the hell did that other thing go? Okay, well, it's gone now. Good to know. Yeah, I'm assuming you enjoyed the stream, Coolmita. If you didn't, I don't know, I'll be Why did this just randomly start attacking the... Okay, that was interesting. Where is the button to command? I know there's a button for this. Oh, here we go. I just threw a pout sphere on accident. Alright, cool. There we go. I did like it. Thanks, Coolmita. I spent a lot of time on that custom mode, by the way. Let's see. Aw, green fluff ball, too cute. Yeah, it is kind of cute. Should we try to kill him right now? I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to try. Maybe we'll feed our boy first? Or girl. Is it a girl or a boy? I don't know. I didn't check. It is a boy. Yeah, I was right. You know what they say? It's a 50-50 chance. You can never guess wrong. Okay, we're going to try to kill this guy now. I guess. Go get him. Oh, he is sprinting towards me. He really wants my... Holy, he's tall. Bro, this guy's like 7 foot tall. Jesus. Got the Yaochua over here. Wow. Okay, yeah. Our guy did not stand a chance. Holy Jesus. Fall damage. Can we respawn back at home? Gotta love having no health in this game, right? Let's put him back in the box to heal. At least I think that's how it works. Yeah. Let's go run all the way back to grab our stuff. Just I died after jumping off the bridge, so I don't have to go back onto the bridge. Alrighty. If you're wondering where all the others are, Asher is probably either not here or he's lurking. Then Austin, I have no idea where he is. Yukari is at a concert right now. And what else? WX Analyst. I don't know if you've actually ever seen WX Analyst. I think he might have... He showed up at the very end of the Left 4 Dead stream that you first appeared in. I don't know where he is. I texted him earlier. You know, because I know him in real life. What else? Dodge, I don't know where he is. So, for now, it's pretty much just me and you. Some streams are rambunctious and crowded, and other streams are very quiet. Alright, we pretty much won't stand a chance in battle until we get that Fox Parks harness, which requires that we get some flame organs first. Alright, there we go. I could just keep trying over and over again until we get him, but that guy has a fully automatic weapon. So there is a very minimal chance that I'm going to kill him. Okay, yeah. So we are going to move in any direction but this one. Where's my map? Okay, we are going to move up to here. So up here we have Chalet. Is it Chalet or Chalet? I'm guessing it's Chalet. Anyways, we're going to move... What is this? Oh, I can customize the marker, I guess. Alright, I'll just put that. So we're going to go catch this boss up here. After we, of course, get to it. We are not going to go to King Paka, or we will get our asses beat. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So let's go. Let's see. Did you share stream? Oh yeah, I shared it. I just don't know where everyone is. Sometimes people are busy and they just don't tune in. Which, you know, makes sense. Also, I'm supposed to be capturing luff balls, but there are none around here. So we have to go find those. So here's what we need. We need the boss, we need flame organs, and we need luff balls. Probably what we're going to do is we're going to get the flame organs first. We're going to get the luff balls around the same time, and then after that we'll go for the boss. Because, as from my personal experience playing this game, I feel completely and utterly useless until I get the flamethrower, which comes with the Fox Parks harness, because that's pretty much what it is. So until we get that, we basically have nothing. And I'll capture some guys in the way, of course, as well. Alright, fun. So, let's go and find some species to capture. Cuddly sheep? Yeah, that's right, cuddly sheep. Just like the ones on the thumbnail. And like the one on the thumbnail, he shall know the wrath of eternal servitude. Isn't that fun? We will condemn them to a life of permanent work. Of course, I will end up building a beautiful hot springs for them to enjoy, and beds for them to rest on, which is far superior to their previous lives. However, I will not waver in my resolve to enslave their entire species. Any questions? I feel like we have a pretty noble cause, wouldn't you say? Securing dominance over their entire species. Oh, this is the loser that has the... Yeah, that sells pals. We do not care about you because you are worthless. This guy, I know he sells something. Does he sell flame organs? He does. And we can buy them all. Okay, cool. We don't have to go kill things. No! What Cool Mita said. Well, it's gonna happen. Whether you like it or not. Okay, so we got that. Let's buy some... Okay, so the luff balls are over where we started the game. Which also includes all those berries. So we'll grab berries when we go over there. But in the meantime, since also the boss is near where we started the game, I'm going to go back home first, build the Fox Parks harness, and then we're going to go where we started the game to get the luff balls and to get the boss. And I'm also on the way going to capture more of these, because, I don't know, I feel like it. Your entire species will live under my command. I've like a Warhammer faction or something where we just go to planets and, you know, I'm your king, and that's pretty much it. Let's see. Snuggle sheep not enslave. We can snuggle them after they're enslaved. It's okay. For a minute I saw enslave and thought you said enclave. Yeah, not at all the same thing. Alright. So we can also put Spark Hit to work. There we go. I'm gonna give you a name first. I'm gonna call you Pika. There's not really a... I can't think of a clever name for this. We'll go with that. I don't know. It's kind of... I don't know. It's a little lame, but I can't think of anything more clever right now. Alright, we'll put you in here. Cool. Alright. Any items are grabbed? Yeah. We'll pile all this in here. We need to make another freaking straw bed? Really? I'll just... because we don't really have a lot going on right now. I'll just put you back, and then we'll worry about new beds and things later. But in the meantime... Also, another cool thing in this game is you don't need to have stuff in your inventory to build it. You just need to have it in a chest. Which is pretty sweet, because that means I don't have to carry everything around. Which is annoying enough as it is. Got all that. I could make a bow, but I don't know. I mean, I guess we can make a bow. I'm not too thrilled about it, but we can make it work. Alright, we got all that. Cool. Put coins there. I just want to organize my inventory a little bit. Cool. Okay, I'd say it's pretty organized. So we got our stuff. Now we need to make... Well, first we need a PAL gear thing to build our stuff. So we need cloth. Luckily for us, we have the materials for that. My mouse is failing me. Alright, cool. Pika spew. Well, he doesn't spew anything, first of all, and second of all, pause. I don't know, maybe I'll name another one that. So we got our cloth. Now let's make the gear workbench. Alright, let's get to work on this. After we make this, we can make the harness. I'm sure we need to grab some more resources for that, but it shouldn't be a problem. Then once we have that, we'll start working on a bow. We're gearing up. We need to gear up so we can fight our first boss. Once we beat that, we'll get a lot of momentum. Now, you see, a big thing for us is Chalet. Chalet, whatever the thing's called. The thing that I'm going to rename that looks really... By the way, Coolmita, you'll love Chalet, the boss. It is very cute. I can attest to it. It is a very adorable thing. Oh, I don't need new resources. Sweet. We can just make it right now. I'll probably need more stuff for the bow, though, which is whatever. But once we have Chalet, we can both ride on it, so we can ride on its back, and it can do a significant amount of damage. Because, I mean, we are capturing what is essentially a boss. So it's kind of like capturing a legendary Pokemon, but it's on the lower end of legendary Pokemon. Timu Itchu? Itku? What? I guess. I understood the Timu part, but not the other part. Okay. Bow. So let's get old bow and arrows. Cool. Now let's see what we need to make it. Oh, we can make it right now. I'm seriously underestimating how many resources I have, huh? Alrighty. Luckily, we got our little penguin pal here, Penguilette, to help us build some stuff. Alright, sweet. There you go. Come help me out, pal. Then we'll come back with lots of food. So much food, they've never seen the kind of supply that we are looking for here. We will make our land great again. Is everybody picking up on this? Okay. We got that. Do we need to repair anything? Oh yeah, we definitely need to repair some stuff. Not that I have the amount of cloth to repair that right now. That's unfortunate. I'll repair my tools, though. Sweet. Okay. That's all repaired. The heck was that? No. Okay, you guys are being weird. Alright. Now that that is done, we are setting out to the area we started in. Or started the game in, I mean. Once we do that, we can capture Lumballs, fight the boss, and gain tons of food. Once we've got all that, we're pretty much set. And then we can do whatever we want. Alrighty. Now we just have to journey there, which will take a little while, but... Yep, just gonna pretend that that's not right there. And we'll keep moving. Alright. That was awkward. Oh, we got more foxes here. I'll leave them alone. We don't want to waste too much time. Arrogant Pal Critic? Why is that down there? Okay. So we're heading in this direction, so we'll want to move... Alright. We'll move this way. You excited, Cool Mita? About to get tons of food. What the heck? Oh, we're getting attacked by these things. Okay. We're just gonna keep moving. We're not gonna stop for anything. It's pointless. I did just get some free ice organs. That's cool. Alright. We are on a great journey. We shall achieve our war goal. I meant our great objective. And once we've done that, we can feed our people for a millennia. Until the next time we have to go scavenge for berries. We can also turn a boss into my very own greatest pet. Which is fantastic. Why are there more syndicate thugs, dude? I'm getting really tired of seeing these guys everywhere I go. Should I help? I guess so. Oh, we got mercenaries versus these guys. Okay, that's weird. There we go. Glad I could help you guys. Security around here has gone downhill lately. At least he thanked me. I honestly didn't really expect them to thank me. I didn't expect much of anything for that matter, but oh well. Feels good to be appreciated. Okay, I can't see squat, so we're just gonna keep going this way. I have no idea where we're going. I see if there's a cave right here, or up here. All right. So pretty much just gonna climb all the way up here, and then head towards the boss that way. Excuse me. We are on the path to victory. I'm gonna think of a conversation topic or something. What kind of hobbies do you like, Coolmita? I'll tell you some of mine. I like to research, like human psychology. What is that? Oh, it's just the chipmunk thing. What else? Play video games, obviously. Watch anime. I like to write. I actually write poems. It's one thing that I do. I have a ton of poems, actually. What is that? Who-Crades? Okay, that's one weird-ass creature. I like to paint, but I haven't gotten to paint much recently. I don't know, I guess I painted a few months ago, but it turned out pretty good. I watercolored, which is a form of painting, in case you're unaware. Ooh, chest. Well, that took my copper key, okay. Not sure if that was a good trade, but oh well. Okay, we're on the right path. I know that at full health I won't die jumping off. Because you remember we jumped off that bridge last time and survived. Do I have... oh yeah, I do have food. Just eat some totally not suspicious mushrooms. It'll be good. Cuddling sheep. Aw, cute. You cuddle sheep in your free time? That's an interesting way to spend time. I mean, hey, if it works. Is it like a stuffed sheep, or do you just have sheep on a farm? Rain Syndicate Tower? Jesus, why is this Syndicate everywhere? And why are they just called Syndicate? They don't have any legitimate name? Oh, sweet. New respawn point. Oh, I see some of those Cativa guys. What's up? You guys are actually really helpful. Alright, sweet. New technology point. I said sweet multiple times. Sorry for the redundancy. Alright, haven't looked at the Palpedi in a while. Awesome! Alright, we're back in the area with useful things. These guys are low level. Let's go kill them. They're busy terrorizing everybody. Get him! Bro, I'm out of stamina? Come on! Lantern, you gonna, like, help me, or are you just gonna... Alright. Burn! There we go. This is why I got this. Burn, you maggots! Ah ha ha ha! Oh, I got a little carried away there. Sorry, fellas. Okay. Good thing the thing inside the cage is invincible, because otherwise it would have just burnt it to a crisp. Oh, cute owl. I visit farm and cuddle them. Do you just visit a random farm and cuddle the animals, or do you go to a petting zoo, or do you know the person on the farm, or are you just the guy known as the animal toucher? Freak everybody out. It is said that a pal who eats this is... Okay. Interesting. Oh, it is dead. Oh. Okay, well. Oh well. Not really sure what this does, so I'm just gonna give it to Lantern. Trust increased to 3? Oh, that's cool. I don't really know where its trust stat is, but... Oh well, okay. And we got the totally not obelisks from Ark right in front of us. Definitely not. Okay. Map. Alright, the boss is over here. So I say we deal with the boss, and then we'll grab some lumball and whatever after. Yeah, we won't need this till morning, so I'm just gonna replace this with the bow. We have how many arrows? 36. Cool. We going the right way? I keep going in the menu. Okay, yeah, we're going the right way. Oh, there's Fox Park. Sweet. Oh, there's a lot, actually. I mean, we already have the harness, so we don't really need to take them out. But I'm kind of tempted to anyways. You know how it is, that mass homicide itch just pops up at random. You know, I guess it really would fall more under genocide, trying to kill them all, but I don't know. If it's not species directed, then it's not genocide, right? Then it's just omnicide. Let's see. I know them and they let me do it since I moved. Oh, that's cool then. Okay, we have lots of lumball down there, but I don't want to get distracted. I want to focus on the boss first. I say as I get distracted and grab the Pal Sphere off the ground. I keep going to my inventory instead of looking at the map. I'm sure there's a game that has developed that habit in me, but I'm drawing a blank of what game it is. Is it? No, it's not Gmod. I don't know. I'm sure it's some other game. I'm not gonna make it up here. Come on, man. That's just stupid. Or is there a lower point I can climb? Let's go up this way. This is a beautiful area, though. Oh, fort ruins. Oh, I leveled up. Nice. Hot springs. Yes, we definitely want that. Okay. Tundra outfit. Sandbags. What is it, carpet set? I'll just hold on to my point. Actually, I want to get a health boost. Ooh, actually it boosts my health by 100. That's pretty good. I expected it to be significantly less, given this game likes to do that with things. Okay, let me feed myself. Feed you. Okay, we got a castleway. I've actually never been around this area. There's lots of lumball. Yeah, we'll capture them after. But you see, the game wants me to capture 5 lumball. Basically, what the game is asking me to do is enslave the entire species of lumballs. Isn't that a weird name? Lumball? I don't know. I mean, it's basically a Pokemon name, so they're not really meant to make sense. Okay, newbie pal trainer? Or tamer? My goal is to become the strongest pal tamer. Heard that one before. Want to fight? It's not really much of a duel if you've got a handgun, dude, but, like... I don't know. You wanna, like, wait? Okay, yeah. I'll kill you in your sleep after we're done here. Alright, where's the boss at? You see I did it again. Okay, it's this way. Alright, let's move down. Okay, I recognize this area now. I don't need the Megasphere to capture it, but it'll probably help. Okay, I definitely want to avoid that thing. Those things ruin every fight. Wait, what? Okay, I need to follow my compass. The compass is leading me the right way. I must have got distracted. Ooh, whoa. It's just a single piece of wall on the ground, I guess. Be right back. Alright, I'll see you, Cool Meat, in a second. I'm not really gonna wait till... I mean, I guess I could wait for her to come back, but... That's fine. You'll probably come back in the middle of the fight. There it is. Alright. There you go. Sorry for that jump scare, fellas. Get them, boys. Oh. Where'd it go? There you go. Burned. Burn, baby. Burn. Okay, there you go. Alright, let's move it. Dodging moves. That was a nice dodge. Wish I had a sound effect for that. Okay, hitting it with arrows. Could just run up and poke it in the back with spears, but it'd be kind of pointless. Alright, don't do too much damage. We don't want to kill it. Alright. We got just enough to where it didn't really damage my health all that much. Alright, got him. Red dot him. Oh. There we go. Come on, come on. Yeah! First try, baby! That was a close one. Okay, we took a bit of damage, but that was not nearly as scary. Okay, as I was expecting. Nice, and we've got some new points, so let's put that into the egg incubator, which is really the only thing I think I value. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, basically, okay. Alright. Sweet. Armor is damaged? Yeah, I know my armor is damaged. But now that we have lumballs we can chop into little tiny pieces, it should be no problem to get that cloth back. Alright, nice. Let me rename you. I'm gonna call you Floppy. Floppy Dragon. There we go. Alright, cool. And then once we can make a saddle for you, I will be very proud. Because then we can actually start doing some real damage. Now I can gather all these berries and things, give ourselves an infinite food source. Life is good. Life is very good. Unfortunately, everybody missed it. Or at least Coolmita missed it. But if you watch this in the future, you can probably see what you missed. Alright, so now we're just going to look for berries and grab some lumball. Alright, so we got lumball off this way. Oh, and I guess we can also murder that other loser in cold blood too, huh? Wherever he's at. Here he is. Hey, pal. I know this isn't really an appropriate question, but are you prepared to die? Is your anus prepared? Oh, welcome back, Cool Meeta. Hey, we captured the boss, by the way. Sorry, I just bumped my mic. If there was an explosion in your ears. Alright, we're going to murder this guy with the boss, and then I'll let you see what the boss looked like. There we go. Get him, Floppy Dragon. Smoke him. There we go, I'm poking him with a spear. And he's got a handgun, which isn't really fair, but alright. Oh, Floppy Dragon is obviously injured from our fight. Holy Jesus! Yeah, it turns out fighting a guy with a gun while using a spear isn't really fair. Alright, luckily you can heal me. Alright. Come on, let's get this guy. Burn! There we go. What's your little pal to me now? Wow, this is doing significantly less. Oh, wait, no, we got him. Look at you running. Running like a coward. Get him, Lantern. Light him up. There you go. What's your gun to you now? Yeah, hope you're prepared to die. Okay, there you go. Wow. I didn't even get anything for killing him. What a loser. Oh, well. At least we got him. He really thought this was Pokemon, huh? OMG cute. No, I'll pull him back out the way I missed it. I mean, you can always come back to the stream and rewatch me fighting it. Alright, let me get him. He's not sitting still. Let me pet him. There we go. Look at that. He's so cute. He's also like 20 feet tall. I say he, it's a she, but... yeah, she's like 20 feet tall, but... she is absolutely adorable. Love her so much. Come here. Isn't that just the cutest thing you've ever seen? Even I'll admit, this is a pretty adorable creature. I'd take this over a Pokemon any day. Alright, well, let's go kidnap a bunch of sheep. That's an interesting line for me to say, you know? Just completely without context or anything. I don't know. By kidnap, I really mean enslave them all, but... welcome to Palworld, right? Dies of cuteness. Yeah, it is definitely adorable. I really like the chalet in this game. Where the Lumballs at? Hiding now, are we? I will find you. And I will capture you all. I will put you all to work. Now you see, Floppy Dragon, she gets privileges, right? First of all, she's never leaving my inventory. Let's start with that, okay? Because obviously, not only is she going to be my best fighter, pretty much, but also I can ride on her back and, you know, do all these huge battles, and not to mention she's enormous. So, yeah, pause on that, by the way. But yeah, every other creature, they've got to start putting in that work. Now, Lantern is a close second, given that I can use them like a flamethrower, but still. Oh, Lumballs! There you guys are! Did you think you could hide forever? Clearly not, because I'm coming for all of you. Also, their level really doesn't matter, because, you know, I'm not using them to fight. So, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to use Cold Cat and send them into battle. Actually, I don't even really need a pal out right now. I can probably just poke you with a spear and it'll have equal effect. Yeah, 100% catch rate. Dang. It's weird that I get their flesh after capturing them. Isn't that strange? I just got lamb ball mutton. Like, you'd think if I caught them and didn't murder them, I wouldn't get their meat, but apparently I do, which has some interesting implications. Alright. Gotta catch them all. Oh, I see more to enslave down there. Give a sheep privileges. Oh, they'll have privileges, don't worry. Privileges to work. Some creatures get privileges, others don't. Some species are simply superior. The chalet happen to be superior to the lumballs, therefore they get more privileges. Wow, that was cute. You really thought that was gonna do something, huh? Resistance is futile. I'm having way too much fun with this. Pathetic. Get in the ball, son. It's no use resisting. There we go. Leveling up. Gotta catch them all. And I'm grabbing plenty of food to take with me. Let's see, what can we get here? Primitive furnace, I need that. 3-shot bow, that's kind of cool. Ladder, okay, we need that. Bear trap, not really sure what that'll be useful for, but oh well. Okay, we got nails. Cool. I'll increase my stamina. You know, unlike Ark, I don't really see a point in cooking in this game because, you know, you don't take damage for eating rotten food or raw food. So I'm not really sure what the point of it is. Or what the point of this random carpet is, either. Let's see. Make one you treat better. I could do that. He'll be the... Ooh, that's a good idea, actually. He'll be... I don't know. Like the overseer of the sheep. He's kind of like the Wallace Breen of the sheep. You know, he's the one human I give actual privileges and rights to, and then all the other ones are just enslaved and forced to work. It's pretty much what's going on. He's the Lumball Overseer. I don't remember what Wallace Breen's title is under the Combine in Half-Life. Do they just call him Prime Minister or like Minister of Earth, something like that? For context, in case you don't know, in Half-Life, an alien, like intergalactic alien species takes over Earth, and Wallace Breen is the human that essentially makes a deal with them that says humanity survives in return for their enslavement and their surrender to the Combine, and then they put him in charge of Earth. That's like the most bare bones explanation I can give on him. Alright. I'm gonna level boost Floppy Dragon. Okay. Also, cool thing in this game is that bosses can actually respawn. So, I can technically capture as many chalet as I want. Which is pretty cool. Although not entirely with point. Alright. So we got plenty of lumballs, and plenty of seeds, and plenty of berries. So we got a lot of stuff. You say baby bab bab is what you said? What are you talking about? Alright. So now we can head home, I guess. Got all our stuff. Alright. So we're gonna head off this way. And once we make a saddle for this, then we can pretty much go and kill that one guy with the fully automatic weapon that has killed me, what, like 3 times now? Or at least led to my death. Sorry, I just bumped my mic again. No lumball left behind. You will all work for me. The sheep ruler? Yeah, I mean, I'm a ruler of a little bit more than just that, but I feel like Shao Kahn with Outworld. It's a Mortal Kombat reference, in case you didn't. get it. Not sure why using a parachute is in my mission, but okay. Oh, another cute thing. Come here. I want to capture you. Ooh, critical. There we go. If only catching Pokemon was this easy, right? Oh, boys! I'm back! That wasn't an Independence Day reference, by the way. Could have been. Could have set that one up, but I decided not to. But why am I out of stamina? Come on. I'm gonna capture the chickpea or whatever the thing's called. Come on, Floppy Dragon, get him. Well, this guy's kind of passive. Alright, well, too bad for you. I got that guy. Alright, sweet. Guess they were trying to regroup back at base. Sucks for them. Well, that was wildly successful. Indescribably successful, in fact. We made a lot of progress, and we went to great places. Okay, I can fast travel. Really hope fast traveling doesn't lead to me losing my stuff. Should I risk it? I don't know if I should risk it. I mean, maybe I could do it just to see if I can, but I'd rather not risk it. I feel like I'm a little too successful for that. Yeah, I just won't risk it. We got a cave here. Let's go in the cave. See what we can do. You said the ruler or overseer of sheep, baby Baba, is what you say. Okay, that's an interesting statement that I'm not really sure how to react to. But yeah, I am apparently the sheep ruler, or overlord. I mean, I would be the overlord, and then I would appoint kind of like a local government lead. Come on, man. More of these idiots? Bro, how many members of this syndicate are there? These morons don't even have guns. These guys just have melee weapons. Can I cancel my hit? Okay, well, apparently not. Alright. Oh, sweet. Cavern mushrooms. Let me stuff these down my gullet. I'm sure these will be safe. Okay. Ignore that. Back to being professional. Okay, can't gather those. Bro, more of these morons. Holy. You guys really gotta know when to give up. This is getting obnoxious. Like, you guys know you can't win. We all know you are not winning this fight. This is embarrassing to even try. It really is. Alright, well, that was sad. Why's Christmas music playing? Okay. Dude, I don't know how many more of these morons there are, but I'm getting real sick of seeing them. I'm looking for new pals, not new buddies. Not so friendly buddies, apparently. They don't have good stuff on them. They just have coins and pal spheres. I guess the PAL spheres are kind of helpful, but they're pointless if I'm not running into pals. Bro, how many of these idiots are that... Jesus, okay. I'm gonna just come back here once we get something useful. But at the same time, we're already here, so I'm kind of tempted to just keep going. I'm gonna go explore while they're fighting. I already know the outcome. This is kind of cool. Oh, dang, you're already back. Pedro, what's up, man? Good to finally see you. I think you were the only person I didn't bring up not knowing where they were. Had faith. Oh, okay, there's a giant rush order. That is weird. Of all the things I expected, that was not it. But apparently there's a giant one. Interesting work. Okay, this suddenly turned into blood and bacon. Don't know how that happened. Get him, Floppy Dragon. So as you can see, Pedro, we made quite a lot of progress here. You said, sorry I'm late, I was watching Insidious. Oh, Insidious is a really good movie. I approve. You were dismissed for the time. Or I guess excused. You were excused for the time. Alright, check this out, Pedro. Once it happens. Okay, there we go. Burn! Did you just rush off the edge? Frickin' moron. Alright. So we're gonna keep trying to catch you. Until it works. There we go! We caught the giant rush ore, guys! We didn't just get any rush ore, we got the giant one. And Killer Clowns from Outer Space, also a peak movie. Pedro's got good movie choice. What can he say? Ooh, metal tools. We like that. Heavy weight module. Don't really know about that. Produces faster than primitive workbench. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, we're getting all kinds of good stuff now.